This episode of YouFishTV is brought to you by Robust Automotive and Marine Paints, Shimano Unequaled Engineering Excellence, Ray Marine Electronics, Bar Crusher Boats, Suzuki Outboards, and Club Marine Insurance. I can't believe that. You're just watching me troll around for calamari. There's not much wind, so what I was doing, when I was drifting, I was getting snagged because there wasn't enough speed in the drift, so I just put the boat in gear and was just trolling along all the hot edge. You know, the real edge drop there on the grass edge where it dropped down into the channel here. You can actually see it behind, and in out of gear. And what that does, it lets the jig sink, changing directions. That lets the jig sink. Then as you accelerate, the jig takes off. This thing got slammed. Look at this beautiful fish. That's a quality squid, look at this. Wow. Well, I'm on my own, so... Whoa! There you go, everyone. Trolling for calamari. And it's a beast! And there we go. Whoa, that beautiful thing. Slammed it. There you go. I don't think I've ever seen anyone troll for calamari anywhere. That beautiful fish. I'm just out on my own collecting some bait. What a way to start a show. And look at that, he took the Sephia. Shimano Sephia. My favourite colour, we've seen it on the show before. The natural olive back, the Kimura cloth and the red foil belly. Size 3.5. Now this jig was sinking too heavy, too quickly. So, put the boat in gear and look what happened. I'm going to go do some more of that, that's awesome. Look at that beautiful fish. Put him down there. What a beautiful fish. Now I'd say from these markings here, these lines on the tips of the wings, that's a male. How unreal is that? You've seen it. Trolling for squid. Unbelievable. You know what, if I'd never had the camera rolling in the first place, no one would have ever believed me. The edge edge is so distinct. So I'm going to go over to that edge there, and as the nose of the crusher goes over it, I'm going to turn along it, go down 20 metres so the lures come behind the boat. Okay, so we've got the weed right there, the edge, and the sand there. Now, out of gear. Now if I don't put that in gear now, that lure will sink into the grass. So what's happening now, as we accelerate, it gets yanked back up into the water column. Out of gear. When you're going this way, the inside lure drops and the outside lure accelerates. So by zigzagging it left and right, you can change the speed of the lures over this edge. I'm using fairly heavy rods here deliberately, the snapper rods, because they've got pretty light line on them, clear line, but if I get snagged I can just get my jig back. I use proper egging outfits, and I snag, I'll break a rod or lose a jig. Got a boat just in front of me, they're just looking at me going, what is he doing? Catching squid, that's what I'm doing. Do it once, could have been a fluke. Do it twice, it's not a fluke. They're a very good jig for this sort of fishing, I've decided, because they're heavy, the Sephias, the big 3.5s. And if I do too tight a zig or a zag, it'll sink right down. And you know what? One thing Peter Ferguson showed me recently, and I never would have believed it, is that don't be scared to leave your motor running and even make foam and noise with your motor to attract squid to your boat. And that's actually why I started trolling it. I thought, you know what, if they're going to come up behind the boat like he proved to me that they do, not once but a few times now when we've been squidding together, maybe I'll just troll for them. There you go. Squid number 2 on the troll. Have a look at it. It's only a little one, but it is not an accident. That was in gear. Look at that. There you go. The tyre change is done. See, this is one of the reasons why fishing on your own is so good. There's no fear of failure. You've got no one to answer to except yourself, and you try bizarre things. You fish in spots that you normally wouldn't fish in, you fish them differently. Anyway, let's get on with the show. After the break, let's just see if we can turn that squid into something a bit bigger.